Welcome to a new daily top Askreddit video. Today's topic: NSFW. If you suddenly discovered that people you had fantasized about, while masturbating, were always fully aware of this, what would your first thoughts be? Why I haven't been made aware of the people who fantasized about me when they were masturbating. Just rubbed one out to you/goober flam too. You know you've got a good friend if he's willing to rub one out to you. Well, at least it makes my intentions clear. Honesty is the best policy. Oh hey Jill. Listen, I know what you're thinking, and at first, scat was a real turn off for me too, but then, if they're still talking to you, that's probably a good sign. In most cases, this would probably just mean that a bunch of porn stars and celebrities would know what they probably already know. Hang on, people do what when they watch this? A porn star thought they watched it for the plot. Do they know I know that they know? You could ask. Absolutely fucking not. Joey groans and flops into chair. They don't know that we know they know we know. Well shit. Edit, y'all are too kind. I have been summoned. Edit, thanks kind strangers. Does this include only intentional thoughts, or are weird unintentional intrusive thoughts included as well? Pour one out for the homies who accidentally and you what I thought of family. I was thinking more along the lines of Brickster from Lego Island. I'll be real with you, and I'll probably delete this later. I masturbate the standard amount, which my body is used to. My mom died about 6 years ago. I flew back to visit and stay with my family. It just didn't feel right to whack off in those circumstances. A week later, a friend flew into town, and we ended up talking, and I asked him, hey, how long until I'm allowed to jack it again? What's the acceptable amount of time to wait after your mom dies to start masturbating? He laughed his ass off. Well, when it finally came time, that little thought was in my head. Over a period of maybe a year, every time I got busy with myself, I would think, don't think about mum. Of course, repetition builds memories. I thought about my dead mom every time I whacked off for a year. Of course, I would use other material to distract myself, but still. If I didn't already know about the phenomenon of intrusive thoughts, that would have been years of therapy. While masturbating. So intrusive or not, your mom will know she popped into your head for a split second when she called you down for dinner at the wrong time. Suicide it is. I'm gonna need to go on a bit of an apology tour. Not a long one, but still. Same. I mostly fantasize about fictional characters, and maybe sometime about the actors/actresses playing them, so I just get lost in the masses of other people who do the same, because they are all very famous. But there's that one guy at work, 20 years my senior, who for some reason I randomly developed a crush on. It lasted about a week, but that was a very intense week in the fantasy department. Seeing this guy is now my boss, I guess there's no other way out than quit my job, leave the country and start again under a new name, preferably as a recluse monk somewhere deep in some uninhabited part of the world. Remember, the prompt is that they always knew. So either he's okay with it, or he at least doesn't let it change anything. Do intrusive thoughts count? Because if so, then I'm sorry to every single person I've ever met. Please do't be tiaka, please do't be tiaka, please do't be tiaka. Fortunately I'm not. Therefore I am immediately leaving for Apple, where I intend to live as a goat. For me, socks are like sex. Tons of it about, but I never seem to get any. This is one of those odd fears I have. I also worry that one day, my inner monologue will become a broadcast that everyone can hear. It's heartening to know that folks share these concerns. I suppose I'd keep at it. They already know, so fuck it. I'd then wonder what I was doing wrong that no one was fantasizing about me. I also worry that one day, my inner monologue will become a broadcast that everyone can hear. Fuck, I sometimes daze out and think about total bullshit with someone around me, and sometimes I fear that I say it out loud. Nothing malicious or sexual, just plain monkey brain bullshit, strings of words or repeating the same word like an idiot. Sue. You into this or are? I mean, it's basically an introvert's dream. Imagine waking up and knowing she knows you like her. And not having to tell her. EZ. Yep, I can see no downsides to this plan at all. Work would be awkward. Especially weird since I am self-employed. Or a lot more fun. Care to lend me a hand sometimes? LOL, like you didn't fantasize that before you knew. Great, now GS2702 is gonna think I am weird. LOL, only because you're the only one. No he ain't. Hope that they either ignore it or join me on the fun. Username checks out. You should see his post history lol. Removed. 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 I would find the saddest people then masturbate to them so that they would know at least one person cared about them. Edit, I am going to masturbate to the PFP of everyone who replies to this comment. Edit 2, I have 69,420 karma and now I just came to a number. Edit 3, stop commenting, I came 6 times and I am tired of going through and masturbating to these comments. I am pretty sure that I have carpal tunnel now. Edit 4, yes I am actually masturbating to all of you, my hand is cramping and my balls hurt. Edit 5, my dick burns. Edit 6, I have ascended. Edit 7, I may not be able to respond with any more edits as my true conscious mind is escaping the simulation, but my unconscious is still inverted and I will allow for it to connect with you all in the comments. I have discovered a land with infinite cum and will now continue masturbating to you all. Edit 8, NVM, that was just a cum sock that fell over my eyes. HMM, does this count as wholesome? LOL. Idk, but I am giving my free silver to this post now. I try to deduce what they think about it from the way they behave around me. This guy gets laid. No really haha, I'd be like okay damn it's been years and they are still my friend, I guess it's all cool. Yeah, something like that man ha ha ha. I'd communicate with them, find out how long it takes for them to realize, test the timing, test the distance. See if I can make someone across the world realize and see how long it takes the message to propagate. Realize that I may have stumbled across some kind of tantric telepathy. Work with researchers. Find out how it works. Cash in on the talk show circuit. This has to be the greatest post-nut clarity I've ever witnessed. That was similar to my first thought. Telecommunications breakthrough. If it can happen under a set of circumstances, those can be certainly understood and refined. You could then develop a perfectly private and potentially limitless communication network and revolutionize the world. Except when you're just trying to reach your mom to tell her happy birthday. Oh hi mom, I couldn't get a hold of your cell. I'm busting a nut right now and thought I'd think of you for a sec just to tell you happy birthday. Gonna switch you out now before I come, TTYL. Then she contacts you back. I'd be depressed because apparently nobody has ever thought about me while masturbating. Edit, those are my husband's fingers, you weirdos. Checked profile for nudes. Found fingers. Confirmed. Verified. It is 99% probable someone has jerked off to thoughts of you. Have nice day. If not her, at least her cat. If you are a female, I can guarantee you 100% someone at some point rubbed one off, thinking about you. A lot more people have had someone beat off to them at least once. Welp. Time to come out as bisexual, and to block my friends. Not in that order. I like the way you are thinking. That would mean literally everyone a lot of people in my life would know how much of a pervert and how constantly horny I am and they all just treat me relatively well anyways. Which is strangely reassuring. Less assuring would be the knowledge that no one has ever fantasized about me because I have never experienced this phenomena. What if you have, and that's why they were in your thoughts? Think of all the mutual attraction. The most optimistic outcome sure. Some people do think I'm pretty but I'm quite horny and bisexual. Surely not all of those people are into me. The op didn't say you'd know who was masturbating to you. Unzips here we go again. We're sending a message. I'd actually do fine in this scenario. My fantasies tend to be about scenarios rather than people, so I'm never thinking of any particular guy while I'm at it. I'd have nothing to hide or feel embarrassed about. Think of all the porn models, actresses, and porn stars though. Makes you wonder how they would get notified. Mia Khalifa opens her email. You have 135,805 new emails. Asterisk psi asterisk. CTL plus O, delete. Maybe there should be a catch to this like in Det Hot where you have to know the person's real, full name before it works. Wait, I just realized I haven't fapped to any particular person either. It's either porn or a scenario, usually both. I'm a guy. People in porn are people too. It's only been exes, so I already assumed they knew. There is porn otherwise. Which they also know. Wait. You saying that porn stars know we masturbate to them? 0. That's why people comment on porn. You gotta let the performers know who you are. How else are you going to get credit? I would pack my bags, get on a plane, and fly to Egypt. Pharaoh Alf. Mental drafting of my apology letter to Danny DeVito. I'd have to go into hiding. Outside of family members, I can't think of a single woman I know who hasn't slipped into the old wank bank, at least once. Exactly. Any woman I know that's under 60, over 18, and isn't disgusting is in there. What a shit present for a 60th to be taken off your list. Same, but I'd have to drop contact with some of my cousins. Holy fuck, step predator, why the fuck are you doing it?